welcome to episode 12 of the Alphaville-Podcast, where I interview Marian Gold, who is also my dad, about the upcoming album, the upcoming Symphonic album called Eternally Yours. And today I want to ask you about the song Flame and what the song is about.
Well, Flame is a very good example for sometimes you get ideas from the strangest sides. Uh, we had this house in the southwest of France where we did the pre-production for the album Salvation, from which the song derives, and we had just written the music for Flame, and I had the lyrics almost finished, but I had problems, in inventing something nice for the chorus line. And it was during winter, so it was quite cold. The only place which was really warm was the kitchen. There was a little oven, and there was a little window in the oven where a little blue flame was burning. And I was sitting in the kitchen there and trying to find an idea for the chorus. And it took me about 2 hours till I finally got the solution while I was staring at this little blue flame. I said, oh yeah, a flame. So the flame as a symbol for friendship, for love, for all these positive feelings. And the song actually is about our relation. We wrote it in return for, as a kind of love song to the Alphaville fans. And it's always a great pleasure for me to when we're on tour and we introduce a song, I can really say straight from my heart, this is a song we have written for you guys there because of you we are here on the stage and can sing to you. Thank you very much. This is a song. This is our love letter to you. So that's what the song is.
Nice. All right, we haven't talked about Diamonds Are Forever, Summer Rain, Apollo, Welcome to the Sun, and Pandora's Lullaby. Do you want to say anything to any of those songs?
Yeah, Apollo is a very beautiful song. It's also one of those songs that when we wrote it, we had this idea about there could be probably a better arrangement for it if we once would record it with a symphonic or with an orchestra, with more natural strings and horns and brass and so on, and so it had to be on the album. There was no other way. I mean, Apollo had to be there, and there was also another song which we wanted to include was Ascension Day, but that would have been then too many songs for one album. So there's a little moment in Apollo where we play Ascension Day for just a few seconds. And originally, it should have been a few bars more, but it was not possible. So we have like an 8-bar section, which represents Ascension Day in the middle of Apollo, and it is. Both songs, Ascension Day as well as Apollo, are all somehow connected with Queen and Freddie Mercury, and especially when we wrote Apollo, I had this idea that Freddie could sing a song like that, and this is one of the few times where I tried not to imitate the style of another band, but to write a song for another artist, And this song I wrote we wrote for Freddie Mercury.
There was a movie coming out about him, and you didn't want to see it. Can you explain why?
Because it would make me very sad.
Just seeing him again, kind of.
Yeah, no.
I shall rise from the ashes, roll like a rose from the ruins.
The first time I was in love was with my teacher.
When I kissed the teacher.
I think I was, I don't know, 7 or 8. So I fell in love with my teacher. I mean, she taught all the different
Subjects.
subjects and, at that time. So
Amazing.
she was, I can't remember her name, but she was like a goddess for me, beautiful and very adorable.